Well, hello friends, welcome to episode number 168 of our Skyrim Nolvus Ascension blind playthrough. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Last episode we went to Markarth and we completed the Forsworn Sidna Mine quest and released Madanach and completed a couple of side quests there. And we obtained the armor of the old gods for the museum here in Solitude. And then from there we went and we met a slaver in the Silverblood Inn in Markarth, and we followed him to Rothfine Estate. Wow, where did she come from? And his story was that his mother was a slave and he wanted to free her. Well, we found out otherwise, that wasn't necessarily true. Completed that quest. And then we went to Forelhost, south of Riften, and got the Raghot Dragon Priest Mask. And now I'm going to try to complete this set of museum items. This one's supposedly on our ship, the airship, what's it called, a Vesa Div, and then the rest of these are supposed to be on Solstheim somewhere. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to figure out where the ship's at. I can't really remember where I put it. I'm pretty sure it's not here. Well, let's take a look and see if it's here. I don't think you can summon it to yourself. I think it like is where it is.
Oh, did you need something?
Okay, I got turned around here. Here we go. And I think we just go through the office over here. So the ship has a below decks. I think we checked it out like for a real brief second, but didn't like really dig too deeply into it. I wonder where that's supposed to be. I didn't see the text. No, the ship's not here. Okay. The last place I can remember having the ship was Whiterun. So we're going to fast travel to Whiterun. Did that say I can level up? Oh, I can level up. Yeah, let's use that. I've been wanting more stamina. I guess we have a point too. Can't argue with that. That's fantastic. Oh, we got 13 points. Didn't realize I had that many points just sitting there. No, I don't use wards. Wheel of Life. I don't like the automatic things because if something goes wrong, I'm stuck with it. Or I'll have to reset. Whenever you cast a spell with one hand, you deal 20% more attack damage for 4 seconds. That's really good. Let's get that. Reduce the armor of nearby enemies within 10 feet by 150 points for 4 seconds. Wow. Okay. Whenever you attack with a weapon, reduces magic resistances of nearby enemies within 10 feet of 15% for 4 seconds. Okay, that's good enough for now. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, gained a new level, got a little bit more stamina and some additional combat perks. Not that we need them, but it's just fun to have them. Okay, White Run Stables. I probably should have just gone in the White Run because if the airship's there, it's inside White Run. It's like right up the hill from Avenici's blacksmith stand. Or shop. She doesn't have a stand, does she? Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to see it from here if it was here. Let's see, is it here and can I see it?
I've been looking for you.
Oh, hey buddy.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Can you deliver me an airship? That's what I need right now.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
More notes from Madanok. News of our escape from Sidna Mine is spreading quickly. I'm sending word to our camps. Your part of our escape, perhaps in time, will even become accepted as one of us. Okay. My scouts tell me you have... Oh, you know what? I did have a game crash, and I saw these before, so I guess this is the first time I'm sharing them with you. My scouts tell me that you have removed those mercenary thugs from Karthwasten. I did that, I did that way before I helped the Forsworn. Probably months and months. It has nothing to do with them. Legend of Red Eagle is a cornerstone for our cause. His legacy has served an inspiration for our brothers and sisters for years. Now I hear you have stolen one of his relics from us, desecrated his tomb, and taken his treasures for yourself. You are indeed trying my patience, friend. Consider this a warning. Did that a long time ago, too. Forsworn may have claimed credit for your crimes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, thanks, buddy. Oh, I forgot to tip him again. It's not here. Wow, I don't know where it's at. Oh, it may be in Windhelm. I think we flew at the Windhelm too. Ducks. I think that's the closest place to it. No, that's definitely not the closest place. Okay, I think it's up on the bridge here, so we'll just fly up to it. It's not here either. I think this is where it shows up, right here. I really have no idea where it's at now. Outside Riften? I don't remember taking it to Riften, though. I guess we'll just try all the holds, and if we don't find it there, we'll go to Solstheim. So the rest of the items on the what do you call it, the rack in the museum. We're in Solstheim, so my plan was to get this Thracian plague sword off the ship, and then take the ship to Solstheim. Of course, the ship may already be in Solstheim, so I don't know. Okay, is it out here anywhere? Take a look around here. No, I don't see it. Thieves Guild headquarters is seen as an enemy? What is that? Whoops. I don't understand what I'm seeing here. Is it a dragon?
Victory is yours. I submit.
I don't understand what's going on here. There's a bear. Is that what that is? Whatever it is, it got frozen. Mercenary pyromancer is familiar. It's shown the Thieves Guild as an enemy combatant. Okay. Oh, that was really weird. I wonder why I did that. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and go to Solstheim, and we'll see if the ship's there. If the ship's not there, we'll try to track it down later. And we're underwater again. Oh, the ship is there. Okay. Yeah, the game always seems to load me in before the ship spawns. Okay. Let's see, where's the below decks? Over here somewhere. There's a ship's hold, isn't there? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I've only been down in there once, so I couldn't remember where it was or even if it did exist. If I dreamed it and it didn't exist. Okay, so there's supposed to be in here somewhere.
There's no better way to face the cold Skyrim nights than with a warm body.
Yeah, I'll take that. Maybe it could potentially be a museum item. I don't think it is, but could be. Treasury? Nothing there. Nothing there. Why does it sound like this airship's breathing? Disenchanting font. Can remove enchantments from items. I can use it on self-made enchantments and unique items only. Oh, no, I'm not going to use that. Disenchants every version of an item that I've ever found with the same enchantment. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. shields. No shields. Where's this plague sword at? Alright, let's use a locate object and see if we can find it. Equipment found. Let's see if we can track it down. Steal from empty chest. Search chest. That must be my chest. The rest is for the non-existent crew. Oh, how about that? Cordier's skooma. Okay, I'll take that. Can I not get down in here? Just a plague sword. 12th of Sun's Dawn. I managed to come across a curious set of ancient schematics for the storeroom near Resolved, which has a chamber roughly rubbed off the chart, as if an extra chamber was present but hidden. Based on the chart, looks like the chamber is in the south end of the storeroom. Oh, cool. Okay. We'll have to check that next time we go back to either Riften or yeah, let's roll back the rug. Riften or Windhelm. I think it's between the two. Alright, how do I get out of here? Back up to the main floor. There we go. It appears to have crashed the game. Yeah, I think it crashed the game. Okay, we will reset this one and come on back. Okay, and we are back. Everybody's underwater now. Okay, so I went back into the ship and collected those things, the Thrashian Plague Sword and that journal and the that special skooma, and game crashed again. So went back in a third time and decided to use console command to send me back the Whiterun, and that way the game didn't crash. Okay, so the first thing we're after is supposed to be northeast of Raven Rock. Let's see. Northeast. Well, we're north of Raven Rock. Up around there. And there's supposed to be some stones over here somewhere. Take a look at the map. We are not northeast of Raven Rock, are we?
but you left me with no choice. What was your decision?
Say, how could I be missing it? It's right beside me. It's weird that it's not seen as an animal.
I'm disappointed.
Okay. Very ashy out. Yeah, so there's supposed to be some stones, like a stone circle. I don't think this is it, but it could be. Okay, let's use locate object. No equipment sensed. Set up our quick heal. Okay.
Oh no, you don't.
Kind of feel bad because I came into their camp. Now it's like they never existed. Burned them to ash. Oh. Maybe we'll get a few East Empire Company pendants to sell. There's one. Yeah, this is the first place I thought of when it said it's a stone circle. But I suppose this is not it. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's go to this Gia thing. Is this it? Literal blood money. Okay, let's see where we're at on the map. Well, we're northeast of Raven Rock. Locate object. Oh, I think there were some boots over. Yeah, there were some boots over here. It is so ashy. Nothing. Okay. I didn't get any messages as to if it found anything or not. Weird. Wonder why. I was gonna say, this thing didn't look familiar. Okay, we just found a place we haven't been in before. Let's use some sneaking. We haven't done that in a while. Veil Deerhide. Spear of the Snow Prince. Oh, I wonder if that's a doesn't look like there's anything in here. There isn't. Fall of the Snow Prince. Okay. Alright, let's get back on track. Okay, yeah, just wanted to go on the other side of these hills. Are we on the other side of them? Oh, we're way further north than I wanted to go. I just wanted to go to like this area. Go back to the abandoned lodge. And then check out the immediate area around the abandoned lodge. Jeez, I don't see anything. And that's where we came from. Okay, let's keep heading in this direction. There's the camp. High Point Tower, where we fought.
I'm sorry.
Where we fought that old apprentice of Master Nolvus. Spider nest. Oh, that's Cacromez. What is my character even shooting at?
You're outmatched. Only a fool lets himself
It's
get
weird. It's like
surrounded.
the Nyx hounds. It can't. You can't auto target on them. It's interesting. I seem to recall it was closer to, Okay, well, let's keep going this way. There's supposed to be like an abandoned trading outpost here somewhere. Let's see. It's northeast of Fort Frostmouth. There's Fort Frostmouth, and we're northeast of it. Okay.
Come on.
Wow, that was way off base.
But you left me with no choice.
Okay. Let's see if we can find this trading post.
You're as good as dead. I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Trading post. I just don't see it.
What was that?
More Mogrel guys. Okay, I don't see any stones here, so I'm going to assume that's not what I'm looking for. And we're pretty far away from Raven Rock now. Let's go up here, and then we'll head east and see if we can find the trading post. good vantage point. Let's take a look. We came from this direction. Let's head a little further east. Ashfellow's Citadel. We haven't had much success this episode, have we? Okay, let's fly around, see if we can see it from the air. It's not a live dragon, is it? It is. Boy, I just missed it with that. Okay. Alright, let's switch back to the Tar Heels Gale. Alright, trading post, where you at? It's Kagramez. It's Mirak's Temple. Oh, that fog's not helping. Yeah, it's supposed to be right around here somewhere. I'm having a heck of a time locating that shack. Unless I got bad information. Kagramez, I guess it's supposed to be here? Right around there? Well, let's try that. bet that's it. Oh, we walked right past it, didn't we? Ramshackle trading post. Okay, so this guy is supposed to show up at midnight. We'll just wait. Hit him with a soul tear. I was gonna say I haven't seen that before. Meet me here at midnight. Get another pendant here. One o'clock in the morning. So this guy never showed up. Okay, let's wait one more day. Let's see, that's 22 hours. Yeah, I guess we'll have to hang out, see if he shows up. I think I have something that makes time go faster. Let me see if I can equip that. Oh, there we go. Necklace of Seconds. There we go. That makes time go faster. Okay. There we go. Midnight. Let's head back. He's there. Good. Or she.
Need something? Take a look.
Try not to make him angry before he doesn't have it. Let's buy everything he has.
Sometimes things fall off the back of a car. I find them, clean them up, and resell them. Buy something and keep moving. Nah, I don't think so. Take a look.
Well, that is really disappointing. I wonder if one of the mods interfered with this quest. Oh, he's wearing it. 27%. Let's do a quick save. There's no way I would have found this without already knowing. Okay, where's pickpocket at? We got some points. Maybe dump some in pickpocket. Curse Septum, Thief's Luck. Ooh. Once a day, distract guards another 40-foot radius around the target for 45 seconds. You will not receive a bounty if they are the only witness. Okay, let's go with that. We'll drink a potion. Guess that's all we have.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
%. It didn't change.
You could have just asked.
Already caught me.
I never would have, but take a look.
Let me sell him some stuff. See if there's a spell. I'd imagine there's all kind of things with the word sleep in it. Spell. Vampire blood rested. Wonder why that's under sleep. Sleeper ability? Some kind of vigilant thing. Okay, buddy. Suppose I have some bad news for you.
Safe travels.
Interesting. What? Do we just follow him? I am absolutely lost as to what to do here.
Can I help you? You lead. I'll follow.
Can I make her pickpocket?
Hello, my love. Yes.
I understand. Of course. Lead on.
Where'd he go? Wow, is that him? Maybe I can wait an hour. Already caught me.
What did you just
Still
do?
try it again.
Alright, let's see what powers we have. Look under pickpocket for powers. Thieves' Eye. Whenever you sleep with 50,000 or more in your gold inventory, you may spend it to purchase a perk point. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Cursed Septum appears in your inventory when someone else is in possession of this coin. Your attack deals 100% more damage and critical damage to them. I wonder if that's a museum item. Oh, I can't get that yet. Darn it. Okay, well, we have a path to that. Let's try that. You saw nothing. Distract the target and others in 40-foot radius around the target for 45 seconds. Caster will not receive bounty if they're the only witness to a crime. Nope. That did not fix it. Alright, let's wait again. He's still there.
Nick, take a look.
It wouldn't let me kill him. Interesting.
All right then.
That's very interesting.
Yes. All right then.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is see if we can get his weapon. I tried a bunch of different things to try to get that weapon off of him. Let's look up the word prince, maybe. Probably be a lot of those. Saw a weapon in there. There it is. Glass bow of the stag prince. Zero 4018ED5. That's it. Glass bow of the stag prince added. So let's not do that anymore. It is so dark out here. Okay, what's next? We're gonna go to Skull Village. So I'm supposed to look for someone named Thurston. We'll just wait till daytime. Okay. Who is Thurston?
It's really great we're friends.
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
Uh-oh. I've got two different diseases.
Listen to my study.
The historian has not stopped speaking their praises.
I came here to study the Solstheim is either that.
I'm gonna skip through all his text. We already did his quest.
In fact, they've been very accommodating, hospitable even.
They seem happy to talk about their traditions and history.
Well, we already did his quest.
Right there.
In that barrow up north from here. I think it's up north from here. Is that it? Frost Hill? Maybe not. Oh, maybe that was it. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, he was supposed to give us some sort of weapon. Mace of Avar Stonesinger. A powerful weapon in Skyrim that can be obtained as a reward for completing the Test of Loyalty quest from Thorsten Hardfang in Skull Village.
I still can't believe it. Married to the Dragonborn. Never would have guessed it.
Mace of Avar Stonesinger. Did we sell it? Alright, we're gonna use found this new command that, I think I used it once during the original playthrough of Skyrim, but I haven't had an opportunity to use it again until this episode. It's COC, and it takes you directly back to Whiterun, or at least the bridge outside of Whiterun. I've got so many homes, and I put things in different places. It's tough to tell. I wonder if I can put these in quotes and have that work. No. Nope. Mace of Avar Stonesinger. Okay, there it is. 15124 E70. I hate having to get them that way. But if it's the only way I can get it, that's the only way I can get it. Is what it is. Okay, what's next? Another dragon. Okay, typically what I use here is just Dragon Rend and Pure Astral Flare, but the last time we fought a dragon in Whiterun, we did not have the Soul Terror Shout.
Another fight.
Oh, these are super poisonous, aren't they? I'm gonna go ahead and just automatically put... What am I looking for here? Yeah, great heal. What's that? I know the poison on these dragons are like super deadly. Don't really want to mess with that too much. Okay, so we got the Plague Sword, Thracian Plague Sword. We got the Glassbow of the Stag Prince. We've got what else did we end up with? Mace of Avar Stonesinger. That was the last one we got. I think the only one we didn't find was... Oh, so I just looked it up, and it turns out we did get Stormfang. That little grove where the bandits were at, where it was surrounded by Heartstone mining areas, is where that sword was already there. So I guess we had gotten that at some point. So that's another one that should have already been in our inventory. So another console command, unfortunately. Is that a 0? Yep, Stormfang. Okay, well that doesn't make me too happy having to do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, the other one we didn't get is Horker's Bane. Let's see if this command, let's see if that COC command works for... No. In the north of Solstheim. I think we already have Horker Island. Which tells me we already found that sword. There's Horker Island. This may be another case where we have to use some console command. That's a weak Elder Dragon. Or Tusk. Alright, let's not let all this meat go to waste, shall we? Hate to off a bunch of Horkers and not have, just let it go to waste. So deal with this Lord Tusk. I think he was in the original game. Wow. He's got like extra things on him. Blood Orker.
Yes, my love? Let me know if you need anything.
She must be cold. Yikes, Takata. We need to get you some warmer clothes. Does she have a cloak on? Yeah, she's got some animal furs on her.
And we're as tough as stone.
Okay. Hopefully it's in this chest. Master lock, okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Just have to figure out where it's at. Oh. There we go. It is not there. Interesting. Not there. Okay. Let's use locate object. Let's see if we can actually locate this sword. Equipment found. Up there. Okay. That's not it either. Stalrum Sword of Disenchanting. I wonder if that's a special. That seems like that would be something special. Drains 1,100 points of charge from the target's equipped weapons. Wow. Unfortunately, that's not what we were looking for. Equipment found. Where is it at? Down here. Oh, there it is. Orcsbane. Oh, he's Blood Orker. I think there was a, if I remember from the first playthrough, there was a, canoe over here somewhere that had their book in it. Maybe an item for the museum as well. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, I think that was everything on that part of my list. So the next thing is the Vosis Helm. And that's supposedly at the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm. So that's where we're going to go. See if we can go directly to the Hall of the Dead. I don't think the original game had all these icons, did it? I don't think so. I think if you went to Windhelm, you either went to Windhelm or the maybe the docks or the horse stables. Okay, there's supposed to be a locked door down here. Somewhere. But that's it. The Unknown Soldier, and there it is. Oh, it's a smithing helmet. That's fine. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Oh, that's right. Do I already have a helm of smithing? Alchemy. Oh, those are those are not even hidden gear. Okay, let's see. Conjuration. No, I don't think we have one. Oh, we've got to make a... Oh yeah, we've got to duplicate it. So I think what we'll do... If I can figure out where the heck to go here to get out. Okay, came in this way. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go to Solitude, and we are going to go ahead and make a replica of that mask. And I don't know if I can disenchant that mask. Probably not. I don't think I can disenchant any of those masks. Oh yeah, let's see if there's any money. 4,600, very nice. Okay. Rock Shatter, we definitely don't have that. Orcsbane, Blow of Stag Prince, Stormfang, Bow of the Hunt. We need that, where's that at? I think that's, I looked that up, it's somewhere near Riften. Okay, let's go make a duplicate of that mask. Okay, that's not how you do it, apparently. Where's the replica station? Boses.
Would you look at that?
Oh, you like that, huh? So do we still have the original? Replica lost? Do we still have the original? It should be all the way at the top as an artifact. Maybe it's mask. I didn't see it anywhere in the head. No? Oh, there it is. Face. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep that with us. Conoric. I swore we got that. You know, we definitely got that. I think that's the one you get for... Oh, maybe we didn't get it. I guess I haven't been to Labyrinthian in a long time. Okay. Okay, so first we're gonna go to Riften and try to find this place north of Riften. Well, it's northwest of Riften. And I did look it up and I can't remember what it's called. I think this is going to be another one where we got it and sold it. Clear Spring Cave, I think. Let's take a look around here. It's potentially an area we haven't found yet. Okay, it's supposed to be somewhere near Dark Water Pass. Let's see, in here somewhere maybe? Let's put a marker there. Let's go to Northwind Summit and then we'll just fly to the marker. So it's somewhere west of the Clear Spring Cave is somewhere west of the Dragon Mount there. I'd say there's probably a pretty good chance that there's a dragon here. We haven't been here in a very long time. Yeah. Got him right off the bat. Blasted him.
You're getting pretty good at this dragon fight business.
Okay, we wanted to go straight west from here. Let's see. Use Toriel's Gale, and then we'll just fly. Wow, what happened there? That was weird. Check it out, there's a why can't I target this one? Oh, you're friendly.
I'm burning! Someone get water and put it out! Oh man, you ruined a perfectly good jest. Something that intelligence does all the time, unfortunately. I was hoping that merchant was still walking around nearby and might have rushed to help me. The look on their faces. But you're no fun, are you?
Okay, we're gonna...
So soon?
I think we're gonna skip that. There's most definitely not a quest for that. I would bet money on it, but there's no quest. Soak in nature's own hot tub. 94 of 108.
Really snack. Maybe some boiled fish?
Rain's shelter. What is that? Rain shelter is a home away from home. This cozy little tent is safe space to rest and stash stuff. Make a nice meal or whip up a quick potion. Use the tent in the inventory to pitch it and enter it upon exit. Upon exiting the tent, it will pack down and return to the inventory. What?
I wish I could change colors. Imagine all the dances I
I've
could
been
get
hunting and
into.
fishing. Take a look.
They typically, yeah, he's broke. Hunters are always broke.
All right then.
Okay, let's stay on task here. We're looking for a cave. Wonder how close we are to it. It looks like on the map that it's about halfway. Halfway between here and here. Oh. Clear Spring Tarn. It's called Clear Spring Cave, so it has to be right here somewhere. Let's look around here. Doesn't look like it's on this hillside, but you never know. I wonder if it's below here. Oh, I bet it's down here. Ah, we found it. Troll. Alright. Let's go back to the bow. I don't think we ever maxed out bow, did we? $97. No, we haven't. Let's see. We've got some kind of magic bow. Can't remember what it's called. I believe it's a summon. Bow of Meridia. Then we have that fire bow. I thought there was another one. Bound bow, bow of Meridia. I guess it was bow of Meridia. And then the flame bow. Wow. Okay, that's it. Bow the hunt. Is that all this is? Yeah, just a little tiny cave. I wouldn't call it a tiny cave. Just doesn't go very far into the ground.
A cave. Who knows what could be down there?
Dakota, we just came out of there. Okay, what is next? Let's see. Oh yeah, we wanted to go to Labyrinthian, which I think it's somewhere near Winterhold. West of Winterhold. There's like a mountain pass. Maybe this is it. I don't think it's as far west as Morthal. Where is it at? There it is. Yeah, saw this mountain pass and figured that may be it. Okay, I'll have the Labyrinthian. You know what I didn't get? A wooden mask. Of the one thing that we needed. At least I don't think we did. Let me check. Nope. No, we didn't get it. Okay. Alright, we have to head back to Solitude. Grab the mask. I won't be surprised if we get attacked by a dragon here. Bow of the Hunt. I was afraid that that was something I had already found and sold because it sounds very generic.
It's really great we're friends. I was hoping to find some way to thank you. I hope this does the trick.
Oh, thanks, Dakota. She's always handing off leather for some reason. Okay. Let's see.
Ah, my friend.
He does not have that quest. Okay, now we know where Labyrinthian is. It's actually near Morthal. There's Workstead, there's Morthal. Wonder if there's any more trolls in here. Almost every time I come here, I'm inundated with trolls. Okay, here we go. Face. Okay. Oh. Okay, a couple extra things there. There we go. Konarek. Let's check it out before we take the other masks. When health is low, chance to heal the wearer and damage nearby enemies. It's pretty good. Okay, got the Konarek mask. Let's look around here. I know we found that there was that like maze. Was this it? Yeah, Sheldor's maze. Let's see what else is here. It's a big area and we haven't really explored it all that much. Ursine chest. Wonder if there'll be Ursine equipment in it. Ursine gear diagram. So yeah, there is. Yeah, I've seen some of that Ursine gear. There's a door, is this new? Yeah, I don't think we've been up this side. There was a cave up here. Oh, here's something. Ostvelig. Velkig. That's not easy to say. Yes, it was. Oh, I would have just popped right through that hole and they would have woken up immediately. This bow is amazing. Okay, before we go through that door, let's check out over here. Activated Werebeast blood. Avar Stonesinger book. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? Grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value of what stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Listen, child, let the story take root in your heart. In a time before now, long before now, when Skull were new, there was peace in the land. The sun was hot and crops grew long, and people were happy in the peace that the Allmaker provided. But the Skull grew complacent and lazy, and they took for granted the lands and all the gifts the Allmaker had given them. They forgotten or chose not to remember that the adversary was always watching. I guess they're talking about Hermaeus Mora. And that he delights in tormenting the Allmaker and his chosen people. And so it was that adversary that came to be among the Skull. The adversary has many aspects. He appears as the unholy beasts and the incurable plague. At the end of seasons, we know him as Tharag the World Devourer. Wonder who that is. But in these ages, he became known as the Greedy Man. The Greedy Man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin on the people. Lived among the Skull for many months. Wait a second. Thartag? Isn't that the guy isn't that who we owned or got the mace off of? No, that was Tharstan. Okay. Perhaps he was once just a man, but when the adversary entered into him, he became the Greedy Man, and that is how he is remembered. Came to be one day that the powers of the Skull left them. The strength left the arms of the warriors, and the shaman could no longer summon the beasts to their side. The elders thought that surely the Allmaker was displeased, and some suggested the Allmaker had left them forever. It was then the Greedy Man appeared to them and spoke. You of the Skull have grown fat and lazy. I've stolen the gifts of your Allmaker. I've stolen the ocean, so you will forever know thirst. I have stolen the lands and the trees and the sun, so your crops will wither and die. I've stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry, and I've stolen the wind, so you will live without the spirit of the Allmaker. Until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the Skull will live in misery and despair, for I'm the Greedy Man, and that is my nature. And the Greedy Man disappeared. Members of the Skull spoke for many days and nights. They knew one of them must retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker, but they could not decide who it should be. I cannot go, said the elder, for I must stay and lead the Skull and tell our people what is law. I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the Skull. My sword will need to be needed in case the Greedy Man reappears. I cannot go, says the shaman, for the people need my wisdom, and I must read the portents and offer my knowledge. It was then a young man called Avar lifted his voice, and he was strong of arm and fleet of foot, though he was not yet a warrior of the Skull. I will go, said Avar, and the Skull laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. I am not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. Cannot read the portents, so people will not seek my counsel. I am young and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker from the Greedy Man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The Skull thought on this briefly and decided to let Avar go. He left the village the next morning to retrieve the gifts. Avar first set out to retrieve the gift of water, so he traveled to the water stone. It was there the Allmaker first spoke to him. Travel west of the sea and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. So Avar walked to the edge of the ocean there and was the swimmer. A black orca sent from the Allmaker. The swimmer dove into the waters and swam very far and far again. Avar was strong. though he had swam hard. He followed the swimmer to the cave, swimming deeper and deeper, his lungs burned and his limbs exhausted. At last he found a pocket of air, and there in the dark he found the waters of life. Gathered his strength, he took the waters and swam back to the shore. Upon returning to the waterstone, the Allmaker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the skull. The oceans once again will bear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. Eivor then traveled to Earthstone. There the Allmaker spoke to him again, entered a cave of the hidden music, and heard the song of the earth. So Eivor traveled north and east of the cave of the hidden music. He found himself in a large cavern where the rocks hung from the ceiling, grew from the ground itself. He listened there and heard the song of the earth, but it was faint. Grabbing up a mace, he struck the rocks on the floor in time with the song, and the song grew louder until it filled the cavern in his heart, and then he returned to the Earthstone. The gift of the earth was the skull again, and said the Allmaker, the lands are rich again, and will bear life. Eivor was tired, the sun burned him, and the trees offered no shade. There was no wind to cool him. Still he traveled on to the beast rock, and the Allmaker spoke. Find the good beast and ease his suffering. Eivor traveled through the woods to the... What is that word? Isenfir, for many hours until he heard the cries of the bear from over the hill. As he crested a hill, he saw a bear. A Falmer's arrow pierced his neck. He checked the woods for the Falmer, for that is what they were, though some say they are not. And finding none approached the beast. He spoke soothing words and came upon it slowly, saying, "Good beast, I mean you no harm. The Allmaker has sent me to ease your suffering." Hearing these words, the beast ceased his struggles and laid his head at Eivor's feet. Eivor grasped the arrow and pulled it from the bear's neck, using the little nature magic he knew. Eivor tended the wound, and it looked though it took the last bit of his strength. As the bear's wound closed, Eivor slept. When he woke, the bear stood over him, and the remains of a number of Falmer were strewn about. He knew the good beast had protected him during the night. He traveled back to the beast rock, and the bear stride by his side, and the Allmaker spoke to him again. You have returned the gift of the beast. Once again, the good beast will feed the skull when they are hungry, clothe them when they are cold, and protect them in times of need. Eivor's strength has returned, so he traveled to the tree stone, but the good beast did not follow him. When he arrived, the Allfather spoke to him? Maybe that's supposed to say Allmaker. First trees are gone and must be replanted. Find a seed and plant the first tree. Eivor traveled again to the Herstag forest, searched for the seeds of the first tree, but he couldn't find none. Then he spoke to the tree spirits in the living trees. They told him that the seeds had been stolen by one of the Falmer, for they are the servants of the adversary, and this Falmer was hiding them deep in the forest so that none would ever find them. Eivor traveled to the deepest part of the forest, and there he found the evil Falmer surrounded by the lesser tree spirits. Eivor could see that the spirits were in his thrall. I wonder what that means. That he had used as a magic of the seeds and spoke their sacred name. Eivor knew he could not stand against such a force, and that he must retrieve the seeds in secret. Eivor reached into his pouch and drew out his flint. Gathering leaves, he started a small fire outside the clearing where the Falmer and the ensorcelled spirits milled. All the skull know the spirits' hatred of fires, for the fires ravaged the trees that they serve. At once the nature of the spirits took hold, and they rushed to quell the flames. During the commotion, Eivor snuck behind the Falmer, snatched a pouch of seeds, stealing away before the evil being knew they were gone. When Eivor returned to the tree stone, he planted the tree in the ground, and the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of the trees is restored. Once again, the trees and plants will bloom and grow, and provide nourishment and shade. Eivor was tired, for the sun would only burn. The winds would not yet cool him, but he rested briefly in the shade of the trees. His legs were weary and his eyes heavy, but he continued on. Traveled to Sunstone. Again, the Allmaker spoke. The gentle warmth of the sun is stolen, so now it only burns. Free the sun from the halls of Penumbra. And so Eivor walked west over the frozen lands until he reached the halls of Penumbra. The air outside was thick and heavy, and he could see no farther than the end of his arm. Still he felt his way along the walls, though he heard the shuffling of feet and knew that this place held the unholy beast who would tear his flesh and eat his bones. For hours he crept along until he saw a faint glow at the end of the hall. There, from behind a sheet of perfect ice, came a glow so bright he had to shut his eyes, lest they be forever blinded. He plucked the flaming eye from one of the unholy beasts and threw it into the ice with all his might. A small crack appeared in the ice and then grew larger. Slowly the light crept out between the cracks, widened them, and split the ice wall into pieces. With a deafening crack, the wall crumbled and the light rushed over Avar and through the halls. He heard the shrieks of the unholy beasts, and they were blinded and burned. He ran out of the halls, following the light, and collapsed on the ground. When he was able to rise again, the sun again warmed him. He was glad for that. He traveled back to the Sunstone where the Old Maker spoke to him. The gift of the sun is the skulls once again. It will warm them and give them light. Avar had one final gift that he had to recover from the gift of the wind, so he traveled to the Windstone, for the western coast of the island. When he arrived, the Old Maker spoke to him, giving him his final task: find the greedy man and release the wind from his captivity. So Avar wandered the land and searched the greedy man. He took the trees, but the greedy man... He looked in the trees, but the greedy man did not hide there. Nor did he hide near the oceans or deep caves, and the beasts had not seen him in the dark forest. Finally, Avar came to a crooked house, and he knew that here he would find the greedy man. "Who are you?" shouted the greedy man, "that you would come to my house?" "I'm Avar of the Skull," said Avar. I'm not warrior, shaman, or elder. If I do not return, I will not be missed. But I have returned the oceans and the earth, the trees, the beasts, and the sun, and I will return the winds to my people, that we may feel the spirit of the Old Maker in our souls again. And with that, he grabbed up the greedy man's bag and tore it open. The winds rushed out with gale force, sweeping the greedy man up, carrying him off far from the island. Neat. Avar breathed the winds and was glad. He walked back to the Windstone where the Old Maker spoke to him. "You've done well, Avar. You, the least of the Skull, have returned my gifts to them. The greedy man is gone for now, and should not trouble your people again in your lifetime. Your All Makers, please go now and live according to your nature." And Avar started back to the Skull Village. "And then what happened, grandfather?" "What do you mean, child?" "He went home." "No, when he returned to the village," the child continued. "Was he made a warrior? Was he taught the ways of the shaman? Did he leave the skull in battle?" "I do not know. That is where the story ends," said the grandfather. "But that is not an ending. That is not how stories end." The old man laughed and got up from his chair. "Is it not?" My guess is he lived out his life in peace afterwards. Potentially. Okay. Wow, that was a long book. Really? Okay, she didn't like that. Why am I not, like, caught on something? That was totally not worth it. Oh wait, there's a plate home. Okay. Wow, totally didn't even see him. Where are you going?
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Pretty sure I can just drop down here. Okay, and we are back. Took a break there. And I am seeing all kind of lighting issues. Okay, I think we got it figured out. Okay, so we fell down this hole. And we ended up in front of this Draugr. Draugr? Did she make the snow owls? I don't understand. Solstheim. It's interesting. It's where that guy from Coldstone Caverns equipment. He helped Ysgramor. What was his name? Oh, it's escaping me. Ozadal? No, that's a. The equipment where the guy where you get the water walking boots. He went and helped Ysgramor, and it's kind of interesting that she's talking about the snow elves being on Solstheim, or like a last stand being on Solstheim, and his equipment was on Solstheim. So that's kind of interesting. I always thought that he came to like Labyrinthian here and helped Ysgramor on the mainland. I didn't know they went to Solstheim. I wonder if this is canon or not. Not sure. Really? Were you not there? Oh. Mirth. I believe that. Considering the stuff that Dunavir has done, I believe that's true. Dunavir from the Soul Cairn. Oh, these are the things that they say. I want to know what Croesus means.
It means an eternal sorrow.
Sorrow? Croesus means sorrow. Unslud Croesus. Eternal sorrow.
Join the dead, so dreary. Am I right in guessing that all these phrases are said in the heat of the battle?
Yeah. Okay, that's enough translation. I don't need to know all of them. I'm not going to remember anyway. I just want to know what Croesus means. I know it means sorrow. The common tongue is eloquent. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. So you're still a puppet. Be it you have more mental faculties and still remember who you were, but you're still a puppet. interesting way to word that. Yikes. Why would he say that? He wouldn't say that. Blessed? That's more of what I was thinking, yes.
Their bodies are indeed ash and dust, but their spirits live on. How I long for the same.
She's not really alive, though.
I do not know. Many Draugr who are slain rise again, but only because they are brought to life by the priests they serve. The Draugr who imbue me with life.
Well, I killed the priest that's here, so...
And with him gone, have I
Oh, a dragon, not a dragon priest.
Will you grant me this kindness, stranger? My body may resist, but my mind, my voice, it will not shout.
Yes.
Thank you. You are both kind and merciful. And while I may be queen, I am humbled by your grace.
I wonder if there's a book about her.
Old Medic tradition says there is no greater honor than to die in battle, and that is my final request. That you slay me as you would any nameless Draugr, and that you forget that I was anything else.
That's really sad.
I beg you, forget you never spoke to this rattle of old, this ugly carcass, this foul, stinking corpse.
I feel really bad for her.
That you forget who I was, so that someday, perhaps, in the great halls where all spirits are laid to rest, we can meet again, and you can know me for who I truly am. Goodbye.
You got it. I'm gonna use...
Thank you. May the wind forever be on your back, and kindness forever in your heart.
Goodbye. Ancient Nord amulet. Wow. That was crazy. It's really good writing. I mean, I don't know what good writing is. That's just my opinion. But, yeah, that had me feeling something for sure. All right there, Takata. Wasn't a whole lot going on down there. I think one way to forget her is to not discuss that she existed with anyone else. Is this where we came from, or is this new? I'm really glad I went down into that hole. Is it? Is this all of it? Oh, there's no way to tell, is there? No map. Can I not pick that up? I guess not. That was a really sad story. Okay, we already did that. make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Okay. That's where we found that book about Avar Stone Singer. It's a really interesting story. Considering that we had just found his weapon. Well, found. I had to use a console command to get it because I probably had sold it already. It's really interesting that we found a book about him. Oh, that's right, this is a shortcut. Skyrim. I don't know if her name was Lorel or Eori or Eorel or Lorel. She was most certainly some queen of. You know, now I think about it, where was that door? That exit? Where was that at? I'm not sure where the exit was. There was an exit to that little chamber with that Leori, whatever her name is. I wonder. It's not this, is it? I think this was an actual proper maze. She was just like in a room. Yeah, this is that maze. Okay. Wow, I'm glad we explored this area. So I'm wondering if I should go back in her little cubbyhole to see where that door came out. I didn't really bother looking to see where that door came out. I walked up to it and then I started climbing up the stairs, or the well, not stairs, those log poles that were in the pit. Started climbing up those, and I didn't see where her door exited out. Okay, we have to go back. Go climb through here. Continue on our path. We already did all this already. And then we'll go down the hole. Oops, that's where we found the Avar Stone Singer book. Okay, there's the hole. Oh, it says Skyrim. I wonder where it leads to. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. I feel pretty confident we explored that whole area. Okay, let's check this side now. Who knew there was that much to Labyrinthian? Let's see what's over here. All these little huts. I'm gonna use locate object and see if we can well, I was gonna use it. Take care of this dragon real quick. We'll use locate object and figure out if there's a door near us. Sorry, I get distracted so easily. Oh, you got blasted out of the sky. Come on down here, all I need is a tail. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. Door. I did not sense a door. Interesting. Not what I expected. Well, if there is another door over here somewhere, it's probably further away. Let's see. See if I sense a door from here. Do not sense a door. Oh. 1 to nothing. And then I think this, I think up on top here is just a normal Labyrinthian area where you go do Sabo's errand quest. Yeah. Yep. Oh, didn't want to go in. Wonder if anything's different. Yeah, let's check it out. See if there's anything different. Okay. Things in here. Ooh. Wonder if that's a museum item. I bet it is. I'm glad we came in. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, there's like fire doors and ice doors. Can't remember if there was a lightning door. This is about the area where they start I think as you go through, they drain all the magic out of you. Whoever stated to know Salvo's errand. Yep, this place is well loaded.
Did you hear something?
Oh. Oh, put that back on.
Lets himself get surrounded.
Wonder how that thing survived. Was it like up here and we ran past it? Ooh. Wonder how I missed this. What is that? Oh, okay. Could have just avoided that altogether and gone this way. Options. Okay, I recognize this room. Hey, I can do that again.
It's thousands of years old. Who knows what we might find?
Alright, what level are we? 91. I never thought we'd get that far with archaeology. I still don't think we'll hit level 100 archaeology. Okay, here's the main room, I think. Yeah, we definitely missed a few things here. No, this is not the main room. Oh, I think we fought something in here. Can't remember what. This must have been a fire door. Ice spike. Frost. Maybe it was an ice door. Orcish armor of horror. Just in case there's anything not fully dead in here. Oh, I remember there was a Draugr there. Oh, I think there was a bone colossus in here. Oh, memories. Ah, here we go. This is the main room. I wanted to look in this pond again, see if there's anything hidden under here. Oh, looks like we got it. Something damaged me. Water fish. Clean. Okay. Two enemies we missed was a single skeleton and a slaughterfish. Oh, okay, yep. Yep, there was two ghosts of the people that were part of Savo's Aaron's entourage. I think this was the other one. Yep, and then there was the mask of whoever that dragon priest was. I seem to recall the game glitching out here too. So I think I'm gonna just, whoops, put that away. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a full save, just in case there's some kind of inherent code problem in this area where it causes the game to crash for one reason or another. Okay. Oh, I remember this. Oh, is his body still there? His body's still there. Interesting. Leave you to the Draugr and time to take care of you. I can't remember, but I don't think I even let him speak before I took him out. Okay, I think that completes this area. We got all the masks. So I think it's time. I think it's time to head back to Solitude. Well, some of the time here we were successful and some of the time we weren't. We got all the masks that I wanted to get this specific episode. Some things in Solstheim we couldn't get and had to use console commands, but that's okay. And some things we should have had already and I probably sold. No idea where I sold them. Don't really care to look for them, so I use console commands because I'd already earned them. Or things that I may have not been able to get to begin with. I would use console commands for, but we're going to try to find all of the, at least most of the museum, Dragonborn Gallery museum items, legitimately, if I can. Bow of the Hunt. Okay, so we've completed this, that rack. Still have that rock shatter to get. Completed that rack. Completed the Eastgrimort rack. That rack's completed. Mace of Aor Stone Singer. Bipolar Blade. We'll have to get that. Geas of the Apocalypse. Okay, we'll need to find out where that one's at. That rack's completed. Masks. Otar. Bokun. Ragot. Ulsung. Croesus and Morokai. Dvorak. Nakreen. Haldreen. Gunnerik. I think Haldreen is something I can make. Let me look. I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty positive that's something I can make. I think I saw that here. Yep, Haldrine.
Would you look at that?
Let's see what Haldrine is. And if it's anything good, we'll go ahead and duplicate it. Face. Okay, we have Vosis. The reason we still have Vosis is because earlier we made a replica of Vosis because I wanted to keep this thing for smithing. Okay, I'll probably never put that on. So I'll go ahead and put that one up. Froki's bow, long hammer, wind shear. We got all the masks. Jade Claw. Wonder where we find the Jade Claw. Let's look it up. I'm not too sure about that one. Jade Claw is a quest item for the evacuation of Windcolor Pass in Skyrim. Okay. Oh, you can find it in Valaskir. Evacuation of Windcolor Pass is the first quest in which the members of the Explorer Society leave the museum together. Oh, we need to figure that one out. So I think we need to figure out Explorers Guild. Explorer Society. After reaching the necessary display count of 150, you can ask Aaron about anything new happening. He will tell you about founding the Explorer Society and wants you to build the Explorer Society Guild House while he's working on the Explorers Guild Charter. After completing Room with a View, let's see if we completed that one. Room with a View. Oh, there's so many quests. It's going to take me forever to figure that out. After completing Room with a View, a letter from Arian can be found on the Archaeology Skills table in Explorer Society Guild House. Reading it will start this quest. Okay, let's go in the Guild House. Skills table. Where is the skills table? Food storage, leather, potions, poisons, miscellaneous, ingots. Armors, clothes, weapons, empty barrel. Alright, let's keep looking around here. There's a globe.
Must have found those. I think that was in the, did that say up there? Oh, I have that. I have that somewhere. Wonder what I did with it. I may have sold it. Evacuation perk tree? Excavation. Oh, we already got all these. Expedition. Journey or voyage undertaken with the purpose of exploring and research. Increase carrying capacity by 50. Okay. By 75. By 100. 50% bonus to blocking with torches. Interesting. 25% bonus to damage with pickaxes. Okay, we'll take it. Academia perk tree. Sell prices on items is increased by 10%. Don't really need it. Resist shock 10%. Increase critical chance and damage to automatons by 15%. Resist poison 10%. Increase critical chance and damage to Falmer and Chorus by 15%. I like that. Automatons drop increase loot and possibility of fragments. Enable Dwemer fragment recipes at the archaeology stations. Can spend 1 filled greater soul gem to rebuild a fallen automaton as a follower. Oh, that is cool. Yield more resources and possible fragments from Chorus and Falmer. Have a chance to tame a Chorus. Oh, no. I don't really care about that. Resist fire, that would be helpful. Increase chance to damage undead by 15%. Find increased gems, gold, and possible fragments from Draugr. Urns and burial remains. Wow, this has been nice to have earlier in the game. Provides power that allows the caster to move unabated amongst the undead. I don't need that. Provides more gold and inventory in the Explorer Society Quartermaster shop. Don't really need that either. Wow, okay. Ariana, an imperial young lady who came by the museum one day to offer her services in brokering the sale and purchase of artifacts. She brokered the purchase of Thornblade, in fact, and has supplied a few things I needed for prepping displays, and I always seem to make good on her end of the deal. She may make a fitting quartermaster. She has traveled around and based herself around the Nightgate Inn as of late. Professor Petero Massari, an old Bosmer gentleman and a colleague of mine from some years back. He's an expert archaeologist and much more of a field operations man than I am. I considered for him a position as a chief relic hunter for the museum before you came along, but he wasn't interested in traveling at that point. I received a letter that he was going to be staying with a friend in Whiterun for a while, and he's reconsidering becoming involved with the museum. I think he would make a perfect chief of archaeology. Here's some other people you may want to keep an eye out for in your travels. I'm uncertain of where to find them, but if you come across them, try to remember their names. I think they may have some potential to offer the guild. Kyra Olafson, Nord X-Miner, Madras, that sounds familiar. Dark Elf who seemed obsessed with Dwemer lore, spent an entire day the day in the Hall of the Lost Empires, taking notes and talking to himself. Seems harmless enough, though. Latoria, Khajiit woman, mage college dropout with an academia passion. Good luck, my friend. I hope you can manage to find some of these people. Yes, we will look for them. Tasked with furtherance of knowledge and pursuit of the truth. Fund expeditions, paying wages to members based on their rank. Any item of significance uncovered during the expeditions will be at the discretion of the guildmaster and chief librarian. Okay, I'll leave that there. This will erase all chosen archaeology perks. Refund points. There's no cost for doing this. No, I don't need to do that. Interesting, okay. So we found a way to start... What's the name of that quest? Digging up explorers? Yeah, that was the quest I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, let's go out here. So, they said Nightgate Inn and Whiterun. So those are places we can start. I think we will, I think we'll start those next episode. This has been a good episode, and I don't want to start into any new storylines until next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Please give video a thumbs up, and please leave any comments below, comments on things that you think I could have done better, or things I may have missed, or things that you really enjoyed watching. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself and be kind to each other.